Well, I know a lot of us welcome the 50-degree temperatures that we saw today. In fact, some of us made it into the middle 50s this afternoon. That melted quite a bit of snow that was on the ground. I looked at a satellite image and saw that most of the snow is still on the ground is up towards central Kentucky. That's where they saw up to 2 feet of snow just the other day. But we're still dealing with some flooding that's left over. The Kentucky River near Ravenna, near Estill County, has a flood warning. It's about 4 feet above flood stage. It should fall below flood stage, I think, by early tomorrow morning. And then the Cumberland River down towards Whitley County, it's near Williamsburg, is under a flood warning as well. It's around 5 feet above flood stage, and it will likely take until tomorrow afternoon, if not early on Monday, to get that river down below flood stage. So still dealing with some reminders left over from the storm that we just went through. And temperatures are starting to cool off as well. Right now, they're still into the middle 40s up towards the Big Sandy and Jackson. Those are actually on ridge tops down towards Middlesboro. It's in a valley. That's where you're cooling off already near the freezing mark. So we could see some black ice in a few spots by early tomorrow morning. Nothing like we saw this morning where we had widespread black ice. So starting out at around 32 in the valleys, it's a little bit warmer on the ridge tops. Lots of sunshine as well, but warming into the lower 50s by later on this afternoon. You can see where the warmer weather is off towards the west to the plains. This green that stretches all the way up towards Wichita. They're still into the upper 40s, so right around 50 degrees, pretty close to where we are now, about 5 degrees cooler here in eastern Kentucky. There's also a lot of clouds starting to move in, some high thin clouds. That's going to push our way by late tonight and especially early on into the morning and through the day on Sunday. We'll see more clouds than what we saw today. Today we hardly saw a cloud in the sky. And you can see some of these clouds that's moving in on future view. Some of this gray, that's clouds that will slowly start to stream in from the west. We'll still see a decent amount of sunshine. That's what's going to warm us up into the 50s tomorrow. Pretty similar to what we saw today. We'll just have a little bit of extra clouds around, especially on Monday. That's signaling another storm system moving our way. Still won't stop temperatures from rising up into the upper 50s. Some locations may even hit 60 degrees during the day on Monday. So a nice day in store, at least until Monday night. That's when we start to see some rain start to approach from the south and west, and we'll continue on and off throughout the day on Tuesday as well, with temperatures near or above average for this time of year. Averages run around 54, what we're going to see coming up during the day tomorrow. And finally, some 60s showing up on the 5-day temperature trend by Thursday. 60 degrees, and it looks to continue through the second half of next week. In fact, once we go below freezing overnight tonight, that's the last time we'll see below freezing temperatures all through the 7-day forecast. So a pretty nice 7-day compared to what we've seen lately. And also, don't forget to set your clocks forward 1 hour. It starts at around 2 a.m., only a couple more hours to go. Tonight, already springing forward. So feels like spring out there on the 7-day forecast, too.
Yeah, Brandon, those warmer temperatures, I know giving people a lot of hope that spring is maybe just around the corner there.
I know, finally bringing some good news. We've had some bad news over the past couple of weeks.
It's been rough.
All that winter crammed into a few-week period, and it looks to finally come to an end, or at least get a break from it over the next week.
All right, Brandon, thanks a lot. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you have a great weekend. Let's check in now with Lauren Cash and Jamie McCracken over in Studio B for a preview of what's ahead on Sports Overtime.
Thank you so much, guys. We're excited for this show because we got a ton of content. Probably could be one of our best shows of the year with all the highlights that we're going to have. Kentucky, of course, 31-0. They complete the perfect regular season. I just got back from Lexington. It was a lot of fun. Quite an experience.
Yes, while you were in Lexington, I was here in the region, 13th region, girls and boys, 14th region boys getting started, 15th region girls and boys, all that coming up next on the Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime Saturday night.